How many of you, right now, are tired of waking up to the same day over and over again? You wake up, your alarm screams like a siren of mediocrity. You drag yourself out of bed already feeling like you're behind. You tell yourself, today I'm going to change. But by noon you're buried under the same habits, the same excuses, the same fear. Let me ask you something, what's it costing you to stay stuck in that pattern? Your dreams? Your health? Your relationships? Your soul? Because here's the truth, if you don't break the pattern becomes your prison. And some of you have been trapped in that cell for years, even decades. Not because you don't want to be free, but because you forgot who the hell you really are. Today is the day you break that cycle. You don't need permission. You don't need more time. You need a decision. Right now, let me tell you a story. There was a man who lived in a cage. Cold bars. No light. No key. He believed he was trapped. Every day he walked the perimeter back and forth, like a lion that had lost its roar. Until one day a storm blew through and rattled the entire world, and in that thunderous chaos the door to his cage swung open. But you know what? He didn't leave. He was free, but he didn't walk out. Why? Because he believed the bars were still there. And some of you are living the same way. The door to your next level is wide open. But the prison of your mind, the pattern you've repeated 1,000 times, keeps you inside. Enough. Enough pretending. Enough settling. Enough waiting. Because the door is open, and it's time for you to walk through it. You don't break patterns by changing your goals. You don't break patterns by writing in a journal once a week. You break patterns by shattering the identity that created them. Write this down. Change your story, change your life. If your story is, I've always been this way, stop. That's not a story. That's a cage. If your story is, I can't lose weight, I'm just big boned, change it. If your story is, I always attract the wrong relationships, change it. Because your story is the software of your soul. And if you're running on outdated code, you'll crash every time. So what's the new story? What would happen if you said, I am done being a slave to my past. I am the creator of my future. I take massive action now because I refuse to die with my potential locked inside me. That's the story of a leader, a warrior, a champion. And that's who you are. 1. Intercept the pattern. Let's get tactical. You want to break an old pattern? Step 1. Intercept it. Patterns are loops. Programs. Autopilot. Your brain fires a trigger, and boom, the pattern plays. It's like a song on repeat. But what if you slam the brakes right in the middle of it? When your brain says, let's just scroll social media instead of working, you shout back, I command my focus. When you feel fear rising in your chest before taking a risk, you smash it with motion. Jump, scream, move your body. Because motion breaks emotion. Change your physiology, change your life. It's not just hype. It's neuroscience. If you want to break the mental loop, you've got to interrupt the pattern in the body. That's why I get you clapping, jumping, screaming at my events. It's not just hype. It's science. When your body changes, your state changes. And when your state changes, you can finally make a new decision. So don't sit still in your prison. Stand. Shout. Move. Claim your power back. 2. Replace the pattern. Now, interrupting the pattern isn't enough. If you break the chain but don't replace it, the brain will go right back to what it knows. So step 2, replace the pattern. You need a new ritual, a new trigger, a new identity. Let's say your old pattern was procrastination. What's the opposite? Bold action, discipline, fierce momentum. You train yourself with a trigger. If it takes less than 2 minutes, I do it now. If I feel resistance, I breathe, smile, and move toward it. If it scares me, I lean into it. You replace doubt with action. You replace delay with decisiveness. You replace fear with faith. Because your brain is a machine, and you are the engineer. Start installing new patterns that serve your mission. 3. Stack the pain and pleasure. Want to know what really moves people? Pain and pleasure. That's it. You're not stuck because you're weak. You're stuck because you've linked too much pleasure to staying the same and too much pain to changing. We've got to flip that. I want you to visualize your life 5 years from now if nothing changes. Still broke, still tired, still angry, still stuck in the same toxic relationship, still talking yourself out of your dreams. How does that feel? Really feel it? That's hell. Now picture the opposite. What if you took massive action, broke the pattern, and built momentum today? 5 years from now, you're in the best shape of your life. You're earning more than you imagined. Your relationships are thriving. You wake up on fire. That's heaven. So when you feel resistance, you've got to say, what's it costing me to stay in this pattern? What will I gain by breaking it? Stack the pain of staying the same. Stack the pleasure of your future. Then move. 4. Commit to a new standard. I'm going to say something that may sting. You don't get your goals, you get your standards. Your current life is a reflection of what you've been willing to tolerate. But the moment you raise your standard, your life will rise to meet it. Decide today. I don't tolerate laziness in my life anymore. I don't tolerate emotional reactivity. I don't tolerate excuses. I don't tolerate a body, mind, or spirit that isn't at peak performance. Your standards are the thermostat of your destiny. Set them higher and your life will rise to meet the heat. 5. Create daily momentum. Listen, change doesn't happen with a one-time breakthrough. Breakthrough is the start. Consistency is the climb. You've got to create daily rituals that reinforce the new pattern. Every morning, move your body. Every morning, speak your new identity out loud. Every morning, visualize the life you're creating. Every day, take at least one bold action toward your new future. Because motion creates momentum, and momentum becomes your new lifestyle. You don't need to do it perfectly. You just need to do it powerfully, consistently, relentlessly. Let me look you in the eyes, heart to heart, and tell you this. You already have the power inside you. You've had it the whole time. But power unused becomes pain, and dreams delayed become despair. It's time to unleash what's inside you. It's time to break the pattern. Not tomorrow. Not next week. No. Rip the old script out of your mind. Set fire to the lies that kept you small. Stand in the truth of your greatness. You are not your past. You are not your pattern. You are a force. You are the author. You are the creator. And today is the chapter where everything changes. So stand up. Scream out. Make a move. Take the step. Because the life you crave is on the other side of one decision. Break the pattern. Take massive action. And never look back. God, this. Are you ready? Then say it. I commit to breaking the pattern today. Let me hear you louder. I commit to massive action. I will never settle again. My time is now. Now go. Build the momentum. And don't stop until you are living the life you were born to create. Fire, break the pattern. Own your life. Unleash your destiny. Fire.